It's good to see all of you here today. A couple of weeks ago, Pastor Austin asked me to update you a little bit on the baby that we were praying for with regard to getting the new heart. And so I've got a little bit of a show and tell for you today, and I'm going to pass a couple pictures around that you can share with each other while I'm blabbing away here. The little girl that's in the picture is Ruby, and if you remember about 3.5 years ago, I asked the church to please pray for her because at her birth as a newborn, the parents found out that she was going to need a heart replacement. She was just a few weeks old. They did find a heart, and 6 months or 7 months involved, she finally got to go home for the first time. And then the parents did a genetic study to see what the chances were. Was this going to be a genetic situation if they had more children? The tests all came back and said 1% chance that you would ever have a child that had the same problem. So they were blessed with the birth of their son, Everett. And when he was about 10 months old, rushed to the hospital because the doctors discovered that indeed he was going to have a heart replacement too. So while this was a very serious kind of strange occurrence and this, that, and the other, our church got busy again and was asked to please pray for Everett to see if he could also be blessed with a new heart. And indeed they did find a heart. And I just wanted to share with you the moment that the father found out that Everett was going to get his heart. This morning, buddies, that's the name that they had given him, Everett. Entire team came in the room to tell us that they accepted a donor heart. Although this is what we have been praying for, it's also such bittersweet news. It's going to be a long, hard night for our little man. You got to remember, he's just a few months old now. A night that changes his life forever. Our deepest sympathies to our donor family and our never-ending gratefulness for our son's second chance. It's been a long 6 months of waiting, emotionally draining, but lonely and sad at times. But at the same time, amazing to see our son grow and learn, to see him smile through it all. At 7 p.m., we brought Everett down to the operating room. We gave him all the kisses and hugs we could, and he rolled away from us with a big smile on his face. But we are thankful, we are blessed, and he is loved. With a long recovery ahead, thank you to everyone for all the love and support. Thank you for the doctors, the nurses, and everyone else for keeping him with us and getting him to his second chance. The father wrote that 2 hours after the baby was taken into surgery. He obviously did receive his heart. The pictures that you're seeing are Everett and Ruby together, so you're seeing pictures of two little miracles that we had a part in. And it makes us thankful every day that we belong to a church where we can meet together, go together, and pray for people. God loves everybody. He's taking care of everyone, but he assigns us to be available in our own areas to do what it is that he wants us to be doing in our lives. He gives us everything we have. Our money, our homes, everything all belongs to God, and we appreciate that. We know that we have offertory plate at the back that keeps our little church going and this, that, and the other, and I thank you very much for being a part in this family's life. By the way, they live in the state of New York. Thank you.
Everybody, this acapella, everybody sing. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red, yellow, black, and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children.